I mean, it comes with the struggles too. There's so many times where I'm like, who taught you that?
That's so mean.
I mean, but it's the
thing.
Yeah.
Whatever he knew. So.
It's a grace. It's a grace. Oh, leading my family to freedom. Following Christ to the kingdom.
You love Papa? Papa? Can you say Papa? Where's Papa?
Ask me why I feel great. I can feel the power of the grace. It's the grace.
All right, I'm gonna go get Penny.
Go get her.
I usually like to give her a toy to where she can see it. I don't know if there's any over here though. All right. Well, I usually open the door and put a toy in there, but it's all good. She knows. Are you ready to come out? Come on. Come here. Benny, come here. You gonna come out? Or do you wanna stay in there? All right, you're coming with me. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Say hi. Say good morning. Good morning. Say hi. Aw, the life of being a real dad. Because stepdads are the real dads. This is my real baby, by the way, though. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about being a stepdad, also having a baby with, I don't even know how to explain that. I need my wife's help right now. So let's go to her. She knows best. I know a good number as well. Hey, honey, I'm talking to them about how I'm a stepdad and a real dad. And I feel like stepdads are the real dads out there. I think that's a good subject.
Stepdads are the real dads?
You gotta think. Like, think about, we have to step in and perform. We gotta, see?
Hi, sugar. Hi.
All right, go to mom. All right, guys, since we told you she knows how to walk. So go ahead. Go, baby. Go, go. Oh, she knows how to run, too. So.
Hi, sugar. Hi.
So, yeah, like how I was saying.
Are you scared? Why are you sitting over there?
No, it's fine. I'm not scared, really.
You sound scared. What's the real deal? What's going on?
I just want people to hear me out. No, but I think a lot of the time stepdads don't. I feel like a lot of times stepdads don't realize that how much of an effect they have, and then also I don't think people realize from the outside looking in how much of a struggle or how much of a difference it is than having your own child. In other words, like for instance with Penny, it's different. Mm-hmm. With Kellen, it's different because it's almost like I have this kid that is almost like a preset settings that I'm reworking the settings. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, of course, I'm not trying to be like, well, you can't do anything what you used to do. But it's like, it's just different. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's not different because that's what it's like I had a stepchild before I had my own child.
Yeah.
But I don't see him any different than, which for me, when it came to having Penny, I was thinking that maybe I would feel different about Penny, but it's just like it's the same kid.
Yeah, I think it's not different, like obviously like how you love the kid and how you raise the kids. I think it's different strategies that you have to take in order to raise them. So like with Kellen, like you said, there's already presets. So it's like a lot of learning opportunities on how to address certain things. And with Penny, it's like she's fresh, brand new. So it's just like you can already implement whatever it is that you want her to know.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
It's like with Kellen, because he was already 10 whenever we got
I think
married.
was he 10 or was he 9? I don't know. He was young.
But it's
though.
like breaking down to build back up.
I think he was 9, and then when we were dating, he was 10 though.
Yeah.
At the time. Like, there's a lot of things that there's a misconception, big time. First of all, that I don't know. It's almost frowned upon, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, well, there's like a whole group of people that are like, yay, stepdads. Like, you know, they applaud stepdads for stepping in and taking care of someone else's child. But then there's also like the whole group of people that are like, he's not your real son. You can't discipline him.
Yeah,
And it's just like, hold on, do you want me to be the dad or do you not want me to be a dad? Because I feel like if you wouldn't even acknowledge Kellen, people would be on you about that too. So it's kind of just like a...
But then again, it's different for everybody too. Because there's some people that, like, they agree on that's your stepdad. And then, like, that family is like, you can't say anything to him because he's not your son. Or, like, certain stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's different for everybody. But as far as like our family dynamic, it's
it just
like
depends
we
on how your
don't
family's set up.
classify, or we don't say, "Oh, your stepdad." We just say, "Your dad."
Yeah. It depends on how the family runs.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes with the struggles too. There's so many times where we're like, who taught you that?
That's so mean.
I mean, but it's
I
the
taught
thing.
him
Yeah.
whatever he knew, so it's like.
But I mean, there's
didn't
even
know
things
no
with
better.
Penny where I'm like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who the kid is. There's things with Penny, I'm like, who taught you that?
Yeah.
That's the thing about kids. It's like they learn from you, from seeing, from watching you and observing. But then there's also things that they just pick up on, even if you haven't shown them it. Like you don't show kids how to have an attitude. It's just like they just have it. Like Penny, sometimes she has this look in her eye, where you're not sure if you're gonna wake up the next morning.
Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. See? Who taught you that?
Who taught you how to do that?
you that?
But I think it's taken even a step further when it comes down to parenting in general. It's not even about the title. It's about how much you've put into that person.
Right. Like, or really, like, what responsibility you
What I
want
am
to give
thankful for,
yourself
though,
of it.
I'm thankful for Kellen's dad still being in the picture, though, big time, because it's like I feel like that would be, which we don't have problems. We don't have. Well, I would say this: we don't have the problems that you see on movies and stuff like that, to where it's like, oh, I'm going to my dad's, or like I'm doing it. Like we don't ever see those problems.
Yeah.
But I'm thankful that his dad is still in the picture, because then I feel like we'd be dealing with greater problems.
Yeah.
That aren't just like little things like attitude and certain things like that.
I don't think people realize that his dad's in the picture still. So I think that's the biggest like a misconception of our family dynamic, is like they think that you just came in and was like, that's my
Just
kid
wrecked the
now,
home.
and yeah.
There's so many. That's the tough part too. There's so many different things that I don't see just because I didn't look at it that way coming in. Mm-hmm. But there's so many things that people from the outside look in and they're like, "What did he do? Did he like go in and like break up something?" And or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then and not only that, it's like I'm only 10 years older than Kellen. So I feel like that was one of the big barriers that we had to deal with in the beginning, is him seeing me as an authority. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it squared away pretty quick.
Yeah.
When you whoop him. I know a lot of people will probably
In the
be like,
comments.
people
you
are
can't
probably going
whoop
to comment
him.
and say that. It's like,
This is how our family
this
functions.
is how our family functions. Like, if you're going to live in our house, you're going to follow our rules. If you go any other place, then it's like, obviously you follow those rules, but we have a standard. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things. I think it's bittersweet, but I'm thankful for it, because it's like I can't picture my life without Kellen. And it's like I wouldn't have it any other way. Mm-hmm. I just want more kids. Be careful, Penny, before we have to replace you.
What's one thing that you'd say that you struggled with the most, or as far as being a stepdad, that you didn't expect? Because it's like, obviously you before getting married, it's like you already planned for certain things and you equipped yourself with the right material to be that dad. But it's what's one thing that happened or stood out that you weren't like, man, I wasn't sure, or you weren't sure how to handle it?
I don't think there was anything that I was unprepared for. Because I came in knowing that there's things that, like, as a father, you have to bring correction. I knew it was going to be hard. So going in knowing that it was going to be hard, I knew I was going to have to work at it. So when it came to, like, disciplining Kellen or anything regarding that, I knew it was going to be hard. It's like I counted the cost before I came in. Mm-hmm. Like, I made sure everything, like, I was prepared for it.
Yeah.
Because if I wasn't, then I would have never went forward with it. That's one of those things you have to be prepared for. Did you struggle with anything?
With you being Kellen's stepdad?
Yeah. Was there anything that was like, I wonder how he's going to handle that, or anything?
I mean, everything. Not that I struggled with it, but it's like, I feel like once we got married and like we all did it under the same roof, that there was so much that like you were teaching him, but also teaching me. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I would say that was a big thing. During
so
the
a lot of
stages.
it is like you're like, oh, who taught him that? But I'm just like,
so
we did it this way the whole time. So
I would say that was probably the biggest thing, is when it came to the beginning stages of being a stepdad, I wasn't so much dealing with Kellen, I was dealing with you.
Yeah.
And I feel like me saying that, people are gonna be like, what do you mean dealing with her? It's like, we had to get our house in order.
Right.
Or I had, as a father, as the head of the house, I had to get my house in order. So that was the biggest thing, is making sure that we're all on the same page. And I couldn't get Kellen on the same page if you weren't on the same page first.
Right.
So that was probably the biggest struggle. It wasn't dealing directly with Kellen. It was dealing with Kellen through you.
Yeah.
And showing you, like, it's interesting, me being someone that hasn't been a father, or a parent, rather, and you have been a parent for 10 years, and I'm telling you, this is how you parent.
Yeah.
It's just interesting, like, looking back at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was probably the hardest part for me, because it's like, there's just certain things. It's like, obviously, I had Kellen young, so I kind of just like, winged it through the whole time. Just kidding. Like, obviously, I'm a good mom. But, like, there's little things that we did me and Kellen did
Get down from there.
Things that we just normally would do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, when you came in the picture and we lived under one household, you would say, like, don't do that, or this is how you want things done. And we'd be like, both of us would be like, what? But obviously we wouldn't say that. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, it was a restructuring of both of our lives. Because it's like, your child is a byproduct of you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I didn't realize that until afterwards. So it's like a lot of things that you would tell Kellen, I would go back then and have to restructure my frame of thought. Because it's like, if Kellen can't do it, then I'm doing it. It doesn't make sense, Because you got to think about those beginning stages of our relationship and our marriage. Is think about how our life was, and think about, like, I would say the tension and everything we had to get through. Mm-hmm. Think about that and compare it to how we were living, and our prosperity and everything attached to it. Think about that and how we were living, and you can see how the process of getting into unity has changed everything. Mm-hmm. And how it's like when I look back, I'm like, I don't know how we lived like that, or like, you know what I mean? And the things that we had and everything was Mod Podge together. But you gotta start somewhere.
To make it happen.
Yeah.
Like the apartment, our furniture, there's certain things from, like, I don't know how we did it like that. And then looking at what unity does and making sure everything's in order, to where, I mean, there's just so much that comes out of being, in unity. Because then it's like everyone's able to focus on what they really are supposed to be doing. Like, because if Kellen's acting up, then it's hard for you to focus. If you're not in line, then it's hard for me to, do what I'm supposed to do. And it's just all about what we just learned about covenant and everything like that. It's like, if you don't bring your supply to the relationship, it's hard for the other person to bring their supply. Mm-hmm. I don't even think it's a step-parent thing. I think it's just a parent thing in general.
Yeah.
Parenting in general is, I feel like, same across the board, just everyone handles it differently.
What do you think about the term bonus dad.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, people say that, like bonus mom or bonus dad.
I think it's kind of baloney.
No. Would you want to be called bonus dad?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
See, for me, I'm not going to force you to call me anything. It's like if you call me, then whatever you call me is how I can gauge where your respect and honor is for me.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not going to force Kellen to say, yo, you have to call me dad, which I'm not going to.
Yeah.
And he calls me pops. And for me, it's like I can understand, like, because for me, it's hard for me to call, it would be hard for me to call anybody else dad other than my dad, just because of that relationship. So I understand that. So I understand where his respect and his honor comes from what he calls me. Like pops, that's him respecting and honoring.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, when he
dad.
talks to you, he says pops. When he talks about you, he says my dad.
Yeah. So
Like with other people, he'll say my
that's
dad.
how I'm able to gauge that relationship.
Yeah. I mean, because I even call you pops too. So.
I mean, a lot of people call their actual dad pops too.
Yeah.
But it's all different for everybody. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
I love being a dad. Kellen's one of my favorite people. Sometimes
you and
sometimes.
him. No, but sometimes you and him together, I'm just like, oh my gosh.
You
You
just
guys
have
just
to,
have the most fun together, and I'm just like, all right.
there's
bring it
a
down.
prime time though, because there's
Yeah.
times to where like, you know, we need to get work done. There's things that need to get done.
Yeah.
But then there's times to where like, say we're on vacation or say like we're having family time or family night, and it's like we can cut up, and it's just fun.
You love Papa? Papa? Can you say Papa? Where's Papa? Let me see.
Hey, Papa, come here.
not Papa.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Here. Don't be like that.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna just put
I'm gonna
that
give her
away
pop-pops
because
now.
she's acting.
I'm just kidding.
Papa, give Papa a kiss.
Give me a kiss. Go playing.
Kiss. Give Papa another
Give me a
kiss.
kiss. Mwah.
Woo!
Give me another one. Here.
Give
Here.
more kisses.
Hey,
Give
go
kiss.
playing.
Oh, you got my earring.
Give me a real one.
Give a kiss. Give Papa a kiss. Kiss, 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 kiss.
Oh, she's going for the glasses.
Oh. Say Papa.
I think she had enough for me.
Papa. Go, Papa. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What are you looking at? Huh?
She's active right now. I don't know why.
Look at me. Look at me.
When kids do that, when they look at you and not look at you.
Wow.
Wow.
See, like, where do kids learn that?
Penny.
It's like we didn't teach her that.
Who showed you that? Can you say bye?
Say bye.
Hello?
How much she knows how to do that?
Hello? Hey, girl. Hey, Penny.
Who are you on the phone with?
Let's say bye.
Okay.
Today's a nice day. Let's
All right,
enjoy the day.
say bye-bye now. We are saying bye because I gotta go mow the lawn.
Yeah.
Nah, I can do other things too. We're actually doing something really cool today. We're gonna be creating a vision board and something that's overall, you know, just keeping the vision in sight for us.
For our family.
I'm excited. A lot of cool things are coming in the future, man. People don't believe me when I say it, but believe me this time. Just kidding. You guys believe me.
All right, we're
right,
going to
guys,
go
see ya.
enjoy the rest of our day that we have. We love you guys.
Bye.
We'll see ya. Say bye, Penny. Say bye. Can you say bye?
Penny, say bye, because I'm already inside.
All right,
Tell
we're
them
going.
bye.
Bye. Bye.